Who are you?
My name is Kaelyn Grace Apple, and I'm a PhD student at Yale University.
What do you study?
History and African American Studies.
What is your area of research?
Enslaved women in the 17th and 18th century in colonial Virginia.
What are you passionate about?
Access to education.
What is your most impressive achievement?
Starting my academic consulting business.
Where did you go to undergrad?
UCLA.
What was your favorite part about UCLA?
The professors, especially Dr. Brenda Stevenson.
Did you always plan to go to grad school?
No, I didn't.
Why did you choose Yale?
Because of the interdisciplinarity of the joint degree program, as well as the faculty, of course.
Is Yale like it was in Gilmore Girls?
Sometimes.
If you were in a film featuring your time at Yale, what would the opening montage music be?
Time After Time by Quick Drive.
Yale stereotype that holds true.
Everybody's very smart and very accomplished.
Do you know any fun facts about Yale?
Yes, in 1779, there was the Battle of New Haven, where they actually stored muskets in the Sterling Memorial Library, and George Washington went through on his way to New York.
Most memorable course you've taken so far?
Racial Formations with Dr. Amy Cox.
Where are we right now?
We are in front of Sterling Memorial Library and on the quad.
Number of libraries on campus?
15.
Social or silent?
I would say primarily silent.
Favorite library?
Beinecke Manuscripts Library.
Speaking of books, how many books do you own?
About 5 bookcases full.
Can we see more of the campus?
Of course, follow me.
Why did you pick history and African American studies?
I think it's important to study history from various perspectives.
What is your favorite thing about either program?
The Gilder-Lehrman Center and the working groups.
What is the Gilder-Lehrman Center?
The Gilder-Lehrman Center for Slavery Studies offers public lectures on African American history.
What sets Yale apart from other Ivy League graduate programs?
The joint degree programs, for sure.
What was the process of applying?
Had to submit a statement of purpose, written sample, resume, letters of recommendation, etc.
Was there an interview to get in?
There was.
Did you have to get any work experience before applying?
Yes, I was a professional equestrian as well as a consultant.
What is the acceptance rate?
6.9%.
How big is the program?
About 24 people in history and 9 in African American studies.
How many years is the program?
5 to 6.
What year are you in currently?
My first year.
Is your program funded?
It is fully funded.
Does Yale offer graduate housing?
It does.
Is your PhD more valuable than your bachelor's or master's degree?
For what I want to do, yes. Financially, less so.
If you hadn't gone ahead with your PhD, what would you have done?
I probably would have gone to law school.
How are student-professor relationships in grad school?
They're more about mentorship and guidance rather than just education.
How many students are in your class?
At most 15.
How much do you interact with other grad students?
Not much currently.
Is grad school less social than undergrad?
Definitely.
Do you have a ride or die on campus?
My dog Moo.
How do you like living in New Haven?
I really love it.
Best places to grab a cup of coffee?
Atticus Bookstore, I'll take you there now.
What did you order at Atticus?
A lavender latte with oat milk.
Favorite takeout spots in New Haven?
Te Amo for tacos.
Best dessert spot in New Haven?
It's a toss-up between Arethusa and Milkcraft.
What is a weekend like for you?
Studying and preparing for the week ahead.
How do you balance your social life and grad school?
I focus on grad school.
Do you have to dress up for class?
You don't have to, but I try.
Favorite place to visit on campus?
Sterling Library.
Relationship status?
Taken.
What is dating like in grad school?
For me, we're long distance, so we try to make time for each other every night.
Do you have a job outside of academia?
I do. I have my YouTube channel and my consulting business.
Any tips for time management?
Time blocking.
Difference between undergraduate and graduate workload?
More reading as well as higher expectations.
Exactly how much reading do you have per week?
Anywhere from 1 to 3 books per week, per class.
Compare how much you sleep from undergrad to grad school.
Honestly, it hasn't changed much.
What do you miss most about undergrad?
My friends.
What do you do when you feel burnout?
I take a nap.
Essential item to bring with you for graduate school.
Coffee.
Favorite alumni?
Meryl Streep.
Are all social economic statuses represented in the graduate school?
They should be, but they're not.
Is your program academically competitive?
Very.
Do the majority of students in graduate school want to change the world or just be rich?
There's no money in academia, so they definitely want to change the world.
If you could change one thing about your school, what would you change?
That we would be on campus right now.
Number one tip for success?
Time blocking as well as goal management.
Is your program diverse?
History less so than African American studies.
What advice would you give your undergraduate self?
Go out more.
Goal after grad school.
Stay in academia and expand my accepted consulting business.
How will your PhD prepare you for your career goals?
Research skills.
Why do you believe people should get a PhD?
If they're interested in contributing to public knowledge.
What advice would you give someone interested in a graduate study at Yale?
Prepare early.
That's all my questions. Thank you.
Thank you. I had it and then I was like, what am I supposed to say? Take 1 million. That would have been Rory Gilmore's college. Okay, I think we're gonna run into an issue because I'm gonna have to walk backwards. Damn it. Oh, it does, though I live in private housing.